Let's optimize your Pinterest account so you can get discovered by your perfect audience on the visual search engine. So this is the second part to my 5-part series on how to optimize your Pinterest account. In last week's video, I shared with you how to optimize your profile name, and that's something that I see a lot of business owners overlook. They name their profile either their business name or their personal name, and I shared with you in last week's episode how to optimize that for search. So I will link that below if you want to go back and watch that episode. But in today's episode, we are going to talk about how to optimize your profile bio. Now, this is another piece of the Pinterest marketing puzzle that I see a lot of business owners overlook. So when I have people book discovery calls with me, because I do help people market their business on Pinterest and they pay me for my services, when they book a discovery call, a lot of times I will have them link their Pinterest account. And a lot of times people haven't really fully optimized that bio, which is definitely a misstep, because that is such a great way to get in really important keywords that you want to rank for your business and niche on the platform. So we're going to break this down in just a couple of really super simple steps so that you can then go and optimize your bio right after this episode. So step 1, I want you to do keyword research. So if you don't know how to do keyword research or you've never done it before, I want you to check out these other episodes on SEO, specifically on Pinterest, that I'm going to link below, and I will share with you some of my favorite methods for doing keyword research. And what I want you to do is I want you to have a working document. This could be a Google Sheet, you could use something like Airtable, and I want you to have a place where you're housing the keywords that you want to rank for, because not only is it going to help you optimize your profile name, your bio, but this is going to trickle down into your boards, your board descriptions, your pins, your pin titles, all of the things. And so it's really nice to have this working document and this place where you have essentially organized those really important keywords that you want to rank for. Now, those keywords are how you are going to connect your content, your profile, because profiles can actually surface in searches, to that perfect audience. So the people who are actively looking for the solutions that you can offer. When you are doing the keyword research, I typically have pillar keywords and long tail keywords. And this is going to vary business to business. A lot of times I have people ask me like, how many pillar keywords and how many long tail keywords? And I want you to think about the topics that you talk the most about and list those out and start there and just see what comes up. It's very open-ended, which I know makes people uncomfortable, but it's something that you can set a timer. You could maybe sit down for 1 hour one day and maybe another hour the next day. And it's something that can be added to over time, but you want to have some basis or place that you're working from so that when you do write your bio and you're creating your boards and the descriptions and everything, that, like I said, you've done this research, because it's really the foundation for what words you're going to be using. So pillar keywords, in case you don't know, are 1 to 2 words, and long tail keywords are typically 3 to 5 words, and they're building up of those pillar keywords. So Pinterest marketing would be an example for my niche, that those are pillar keywords, Pinterest marketing. So Pinterest marketing strategy or Pinterest marketing tips, those would be long tail variations of Pinterest marketing, just to get your wheels kind of turning here. And like I said, I find that my students, when they're doing this for their clients, that they spend a few hours doing this, but it's something that you're not going to be doing over and over again, right? You can add to it over time, but you're never starting back over from scratch. So you definitely want to keep in mind, as trends and things change, that you do want to keep that kind of fresh and adding to it. But like I said, it's this helpful foundation that you're going to have. So step 1, do your keyword research, have this working document. Then for step 2, I want you to, whether you sit down and write it out, old-fashioned pen and paper, or if you type it up on your computer, I want you to write out exactly what you are going to do for your target audience, how you can help them. So you can think of this as almost like your Pinterest elevator pitch. And I say Pinterest because the way that you have written your bio on Instagram or TikTok or other platforms is going to vary from your bio on Pinterest. So that's why I don't want you to just take what you've written for other platforms and put it on Pinterest, because Pinterest is unique. It's a visual search engine. And a lot of times people lump Pinterest into this social media category, and there are social aspects to it. You can comment on pins and things like that, but to its core, it's actually a search engine. So people come to Pinterest actively looking for ideas. They want to get solutions to their problems, whether that's tonight's dinner idea or next week's DIY project or next year's wedding. And so in order to get connected with your perfect audience, you have to know what keywords they're searching for. And that starts with your profile name and your bio. Like I said, your profile can even rank in searches. So when you are writing that bio though, I want you to make that keyword rich. Now, I sometimes see people who just write one sentence, and that's really not utilizing that place where you can include lots of keywords very well. But on the other end of the spectrum, I see people who will just stuff their bio with keywords and they've not really written it naturally. So I tell people the same thing for their board descriptions, their pin descriptions. When you can use multiple keywords or lots of characters, I say lots of characters, but it is limited. Like for example, in your pin descriptions, you can use up to 500 characters. Don't just stuff it with keywords, write it naturally. You can still make your bio keyword rich and use natural language. So remember, the bio is not about you, it's about your audience and what you can do for them. And so you're kind of weaving in how you can help them, but also incorporating those pillar and long tail keywords that you want to rank for. So when you're thinking about, oh, well, how many pillar keywords and how many long tail, it's easy to overanalyze these things. I would say make sure that you're at least including the most important pillar keywords you want to rank for. And naturally, that can also include long tail keywords as well. For example, I teach about Pinterest marketing to business owners, but I also teach Pinterest marketing in terms of helping Pinterest managers help their service-based business so that they can work from home. So I kind of have to mesh two different audiences there, all within one bio, but it still does overarching relate to those pillar keywords, Pinterest marketing. So what I want you to do now that you have done your keyword research, you have fleshed out that bio and made sure that you've optimized it specifically for Pinterest and really made it keyword rich, but using natural language, you are going to go up to, you're going to log into your Pinterest account. You do need to have a business account. Free, super easy to set up. You are going to go up to the top right hand side, click on settings, and once you click on settings, the first thing it's going to take you to is edit profile, and you will see your profile name, and right below that will be your bio. So I want you to go in and change that bio and hit save, and there you have optimized your Pinterest bio. And like I said at the beginning of this video, it's super easy to do, to change this, but it's so important that you do have all of these places optimized for the search engine, because overall it does make a difference and it can definitely have a positive or a negative impact depending on if it's optimized or if it's not optimized. So it's as simple as that. Go and take action and do this today. And I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel, turn the bell on, because this is just the part 2 of a 5-part series on how to optimize your Pinterest account. Now, as I said, I do help business owners learn how to market on Pinterest, and I will link below my signature course if you want to learn more about how to market on Pinterest and create your strategy for your unique business. But if you are interested in offering Pinterest management and starting your service-based business, I have lots of resources, and I coach people with starting that service-based business, because that is what I've been doing, which will now be, 6 years in June that I have specifically focused on Pinterest management. So I would love to help you there. I have a secret podcast, and I also have a free training. So lots of different resources if you are interested in becoming a Pinterest manager. I have my academy that I do limit capacity. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one and being coached with starting your Pinterest management business, I will link that application as well. So I hope to see you in next week's episode. Let me know what questions you have in the comments, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.